Do you want to take a ride with me? Do you want to take a ride with heavy metal? Hello, everyone. I'm LP, writer and creator of the comic books Nyobi and Savage Sin, here for another video, here to talk about one of my all-time loves, Heavy Metal Magazine. By the way, shout out to Frank Forte, Hollywood Frank, and their successful Kickstarter. Speaking of Kickstarters, let me just take you aside for a second and give you a word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. I wonder who the sponsor is. And just who is today's sponsor? Well, it's me, Austin. It's been me all along. And guys, we are proud to announce that Nyobi Outbreak 4 is confirmed, set in stone, for Valentine's Day, February 14th. We will go live with this project, as you can see right up there in the red. Congratulations, your project, Nyobi Outbreak number 4. has been accepted. So guys, if you have been buying your Nyobi in comic book shops, your 1 to 3s, as we just saw in the video, if you want number 4, you're going to have to come to Kickstarter for the time being. Eventually, we'll get these back out in shops once Antarctic Press signs a new deal with whoever they're going to go with for distribution. And trust me, something is going to happen. I kind of know someone that knows someone that knows someone on the inside, right? So trust me, things are underway, talks are being had. But in the meantime, why not come to Kickstarter, check out the variant covers. We've got lots of things going on. Right now, you can go ahead and click on the Notify Me on Launch right here. Right now, we have 125 sexy people who are doing that. We just put the launch page up a couple of days ago, so it'll already have 125 followers. Waiting for us to go live is very encouraging. It's a good sign. We like it, man. So this is it, man. We're going to have Nyobi Outbreaks 1, 2, 3, and 4 available. All the previous issues are going to be available. Savage Sin 1 and 2, Nyobi the trade paperback, the crossover I did with Ben Dunn for Nyobi Penguina, all going to be available, including a sample of what you're going to see right here, which is a couple of the different variant covers that we got going on, of course, from Zenoscope legend Keith Garvey right here, bringing Ariel and Nyobi to the forefront. And from another bucket list artist, man, so glad to be able to work with this gentleman. So cool. Mr. Ali Garza, of course, describe the artist behind this cover right here. Colors by Dan the Man Overa. It's Nyobi Outbreak 4, guys. We got 10 gorgeous covers from names that you know, like John Stinsman, Ali Garza, Keith Garvey, man. The list goes on. Dudes, dudettes, don't miss it. February 14th, won't you be Nyobi's Valentine? We'll see you then. All right, man, what a great sponsor. What a great cat. He is pretty freaking cute, right, ladies and gentlemen? So let's get right into this. Heavy Metal Reboot lands distribution deal. Yay! That means we'll be able to get this in the shops, not just in Kickstarter, though I did get it in Kickstarter. In fact, I got the blank sketch variant. I'm going to have someone draw me a beautiful, sexy Tarna on that. I'm going to fear no expense when it comes to that one. And I can't wait. Massive Publishing. Now, we talked about Massive Publishing on this show before. I'm sure we'll do it again. Massive Publishing is helping relaunch Heavy Metal as part of the first wave of recently announced Massive Indies distribution partnership with Lunar. Heavy Metal number 1 is now available for pre-order through Lunar and will arrive this April. Wow. That's pretty quick. I mean, that is like a month away. Now, what I'm wondering is, and this, I don't want to cause a problem, Frank, if you happen to be watching, but I'm hoping the backers are going to get their books before this ends up on the shelf somewhere. That's my hope. Per Massive, the upcoming Heavy Metal volume will debut as a 240-page giant-size issue, crafted by an impressive lineup of creators. And I'm not going to read the whole list here, but there's a long list. I mean, Joseph Michael Linzer, Jim Rugg, John Workman, Craig Wilson, David Quinn, Leah Moore. So the list goes on there. The series will feature covers illustrated by acclaimed artists such as Greg Hildebrandt and Frank Frazetta, as well as Kieran Grant, David Palumbo. I probably fucked that one up. To celebrate Heavy Metal's number 1 launch, Massive Select will release Walking Dead co-creators Tony Moore. I got to meet him, by the way. Special variant cover, which homages the original 1977 Heavy Metal magazine debut issue. Here's a look here at some of the heavy metal that we got going on. Massive Publishing CEO is ecstatic about the heavy metal relaunch with the partnership with Lunar Distribution. A few years back, Heavy Metal partnered with Massive to release a historic final issue of Volume 1 in the magazine. He said, now it's thrilling to be part of the magazine's rebirth, working with Heavy Metal and Lunar to get these books into comic shop shelves and ultimately in the hands of excited fans. Well, I happen to be one of them. You know, we made this dream come true by backing that Kickstarter. What a successful Kickstarter it was, too. Heavy Metal and Chief Editor, Chief Hollywood Editor. I need to take 2 on that, but I'm not going to. Frank Forte also shared his excitement. I'm really excited to be working with Massive Indies and Lunar to release Heavy Metal #1 to a wider audience. The team has really put together a great issue that is sure to blow the minds of old and new fans. We have curated a great selection of foreign licensed, brand new stories from top-notch creators and a few characters from the cult classic film. Massive Publishing and Lunar Distribution partnership. Last month, of course, Massive, who also publishes titles like Assassin's Creed, Zorro, Man of the Dead, announced its partnership with Lunar and for direct market distribution of its titles and imprints. Before that, Massive titles were only available through shops through Diamond Comics distributors. And we all know what's happening there, right? The publisher launched its new initiative, Massive Indies, a sub-distribution program aimed at helping independent publishers and self-published studios, guys like me, get their works into comic book shops worldwide. The open platform allows creators to submit titles for consideration. Massive Publishing's Heavy Metal #1 is available for pre-order through Lunar Distribution and will arrive in comic book shops on April 30th, 2025. Well, again, what a great job by Frank Forte getting this off the ground. Successful Kickstarter, bringing back Heavy Metal. I can't wait to get my very first giant size Kickstarter issue in the mail. And I'm going to try, and I make no promises, but I'm going to extend the offer to Frank Forte to come on the show, and hopefully, maybe, just maybe, we can get him here and we can talk all about the new Heavy Metal relaunch. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I will send him a message. I will make that overture. Can't guarantee anything. He's a busy man, but it is Hollywood Frank. He's my friend, and we're going to try and make that happen, Captain. Guys, until then, stick around for another video. We'll be back real soon.